Hey watch lovers, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers. And today I have for us the Shinola Ceramic Monster. Saw this come into inventory and wanted to do a quick review on it. If you're not familiar with this model, I actually didn't see much of it listed on, or I didn't see it listed on the website yet. Found it on some other places, but not on the actual Shinola website. So I'm going to give you what I was able to find on it until it's officially listed there. But 43.1 millimeters is what I measured, again, above those crown protectors from essentially the 10 to the 40 here on that bezel. 43.1, so a 43 millimeter watch. I measured the exact same 43.1 going directly across the bezel. So again, from the 3 to the 9 across. And then 32.4 on the sapphire crystal. It is listed as having AR on the underside. And I'd say from what I'm seeing here through my phone here, the reflection's pretty good on it. So nice job overall on the AR. 14.2 millimeters thick, which is actually down a little bit. I went back and looked. The forged model, the forged carbon model, and the bronze model were a little bit thicker. So it looks like they shedded off a little bit of that case thickness, which I think is a good move. We have 51.6 millimeters lug tip to lug tip, and let me tell you, that's from the furthest point of this lug tip. You can see they're almost kind of, I don't know, I'll call it almost like slash cut. That's the widest point. So the actual lug down here is shorter. I didn't take the measurement on the underside of the lug, but the reason I'm even saying that is because I think it wears better than what the numbers list. Additionally, you have a really nice curved end fitted strap. From the widest point of that strap, I measured 54 even, just about. However, once I throw this on wrist, I will just caution you, don't take that number as how this is going to wear. I actually think this wears quite well. 22 millimeter lug width. Again, you can see that's the fitted curved strap here, tapering down to 20 millimeters. And again, we have a PVD covered steel. So a black PVD covered steel here for the tang buckle. And this is the ceramic model. I should have started this off by telling you the mid case of this is ceramic. So you have the mid case is ceramic, and you also have a ceramic bezel insert here. The actual bezel itself is PVD treated steel. The crown is PVD treated steel. And then the case back is also PVD treated steel. And you can see the difference just in color from the mid case, which is actually ceramic. We have a caliber Sellita SW201 movement here, 38 hours of power reserve. We have a signed screw down crown, 300 meters of water resistance. I weighed it on this rubber strap at 117.4 grams. Just trying to give you another look at that rotor. Retail on this is $2,150. And overall, I actually like the look of it quite a bit. You have what Shinola, or what I found, is a wave dial motif on here. You have a date window at the 4 o'clock position that's actually nicely tucked in. The black date wheel, I think, actually just kind of hides itself well on that dial, and I don't mind it there. And I think it actually is less obtrusive without really framing it out either. So I'm okay with the date window where it's at. And overall, I do like the contrast of red coloring here on that second hand. You can see the tip of it is yellow. Bezel action is also, happy to report, pretty good. I won't even say that's backplay. Really, you can see just really almost no backplay at all. Bezel action is quite good. Overall, just I think another nice package from Shinola. You know, I've been trying to share with you guys the automatic movement specifically that they're starting to do with the Sellita movements. Let me throw this on wrist again. Admittedly, I usually prefer smaller watches, but I think the black and I think the way this rubber strap fits lends this to wear a little bit smaller, and something that maybe I wouldn't consider myself previously, I actually think I'd wear. So let me show you again. I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist. Wears very comfortably, fits well for more of a casual option. I think this is something worth noting if you don't mind, moving away from some of the other traditional brands and wearing a Shinola. So let me hit the lights here quick, give you a Lume shot. Markers look pretty good. And it looks like you have a contrasting there at the 12. So again, green with a little bit of blue here at 12. Again, overall, I'm going to go out on here and say that I think this is the nicest package monster I've put on my wrist to date. I like the black. I like the ceramic. And so I'll say very nice job. Let me know what you guys think. How do you feel about these Shinola monsters? I do like to see the evolution of where the series is going. And again, to date, I think this is my favorite one. So as always, thank you for viewing. If there's anything I can do for you, anything at all, shoot me an email, brad@brentlmiller.com, and we'll see you in the next video.